Hi, welcome back to OJ Unfiltered. This is season 2 with our special guest, Raja Williams. That's your last name, right? Cool. Last week on the podcast, we talked about businesses we liked, and this week on the podcast, what are we talking about, guys?
What aren't we talking about?
Exactly. Roll the intro.
OJ Unfiltered. Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl.
Oh, this is gonna mess up our timeline, Jonah.
Shoot.
Wait, no, it's not. We're just gonna say last week was actually last week.
There was a flip in time and it worked
Yeah.
out. All right, Super Bowl. Because we're gonna cut that other part.
Chiefs win over the 49ers, 25-22 overtime.
Who were we
Last
rooting
few
for,
seconds.
guys?
I was rooting for the Chiefs, man.
What is with you? Okay, I wanted both teams to lose.
I was personally, I'm a fan of Brock Purdy. He's a silly guy, so I was rooting for him, and I was devastated that they lost.
I was more rooting for the Chiefs.
Who's your favorite Chief?
Mahomes.
Really?
Why are you so worried right now?
I told you I was being stoic, okay? I was being
Right.
stoic throughout this
What do
entire
you-
podcast.
You did say that.
What do you like about Patrick Mahomes?
He's like
I like-
Tom Brady.
It's not.
Yeah, he is. What do you mean?
You know,
We're
okay,
both
so Tom
quarterbacks.
Brady was an orphan child. And so,
Right.
and so
right.
Mahomes, you know, coming up as like a black orphan child, it was like really crazy. Half black orphan child. It was kind of crazy that he kind of dominated like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. He's like the next Tom Brady, except half black, and also a little more
Half
orphan.
flag instead of fullback.
Oh, he might be half orphaned too. I don't know. But like I don't know. I just found it crazy that there's just so many. Like it's like time's like a flat circle, man. And it's just like sometimes you can just see patterns and like.
You know,
and,
it's
like,
a flat circle.
and like.
What's happening?
So,
Sorry, Raj.
okay. I know, you know,
That was
coming
very
into
insightful.
very insightful. Coming into the Super Bowl, you know, as our Super Bowl expert here, there were a lot of people on the internet discussing, you know, Taylor Swift because her boyfriend was there. Did you see Travis Kelce push that Andy Reid? Owen and I really like
This
Andy
isn't-
Reid. This is relevant. This is. How did you feel? Or no, actually, if you were in Taylor Swift's shoes, watching your boyfriend push over one of America's greatest men, Andy Reid, how would you have felt? Raja doesn't know anything about football.
Horny.
Get out.
So basically what you're saying is when you see Andy Reid, you feel
No,
horny?
I don't. We're done with this talking point.
He has never seen
Raja,
Andy Reid.
Raja, did you watch any of the post game show in the Super Bowl?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I watched the Super Bowl, man.
So in the post game show,
He definitely watched the Nickelodeon.
I saw some statistics.
I was
Taylor
there for
Swift on the
SpongeBob.
screen, less than a minute. I don't have a problem with showing Taylor Swift. It's just like instead of showing fans. But what I did have a problem with is that after the game, in the post game, during the celebration, Taylor Swift got onto the field and ran up to Travis Kelce, and they were kissing, and the shot stayed on them
Raja.
for like a minute.
Whoa.
And then it cuts to a different angle of them kissing for like another 30
they held
seconds.
a full minute-long shot of the two of them just
of them
making
like
out.
making out.
Yeah, like, and then
Why did I miss that, man?
you were watching the SpongeBob stream probably. They were just all getting slimed. Did you actually watch any of the SpongeBob stream?
No.
It was actually
I was just there for the.
just there for the whole
I was just
thing.
there. I tuned in when they said Taylor Swift was on the screen.
Nice.
Right.
You're a big Swiftie?
No.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song? As a non-Swiftie.
The one with Bon Iver.
You're like
So boring.
yeah.
So Raja, talk to me about cybersecurity.
What?
It's crazy what they got them out here doing for just some money, you know. I'm just like they got them like hacking them computers.
This episode is deranged. like you're holding it in your lap and then it just it like blows. It's crazy.
I built. But it's kind of crazy what they got them out here doing, man. Like,
You just said that.
I'm repeating for our
Raja, so recently, in class, you showed me a document that you had written that was like a multi-page document about
Oh, yeah,
your
it was about
own
Taylor
ego.
Swift.
No, it was about your own ego.
Oh, I didn't show that one to you.
What? Oh, the Taylor Swift one?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, would you like to comment on, I don't know.
Wait, summarize your
why
readings
you've
and
done
workings.
this.
I haven't heard about this, so you should tell me about this.
So the other day, so when I was about 7, I was like I ran kind of like I was running
Flashback.
around right in the playground.
Jonah, you're gonna have to edit
like,
a flashback
Cause like
in
you
later.
run around in the playground, right?
That
And
is
so
me.
when you run around in the playground, I was like I had to take my jacket off because I was getting hot, right, man? And so like when I took my jacket off, I put it on this monkey bar pole, right? And when I put it on this monkey bar pole, man, I was like, it was nearing the end of the playground time, like the recess, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? Was it recess?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I got you.
Yeah. How many recesses you got like when you were in preschool, man?
I think we had 3.
3?
Three?
Yeah. I
I
was
think
at like Decatur.
Anyway, so
Park.
during this recess, like nearing the end. Cut that shit out.
No
During
cuts.
the recess,
There's
like
no
nearing
cuts.
the end, I got really bored, and so
You don't have to hold it so close to your mouth, you know.
and so when I had to get my jacket because it was like nearing the end of the recess, and so I was still running around because I was bored, right, man. And so when I was getting to the jacket, I like run, right? But I don't like stop myself, man. So I ran into like into like this pole. I ran into like a pole and it like
Russia never stops.
it like permanently like
He's always
disfigured
on.
like my bottom row of teeth. Like check that shit out.
Go to the camera. Show
Damn.
it to the camera.
No, don't go. No. Oh my god.
He's
Can you check
breaking-
it's still on? Can you check it's still
It is.
going?
It is.
But like you,
No,
you know,
he didn't.
It is. I
Okay.
can see it is.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
but you like see that, right? And so when that happened, it permanently disfigured my bottom row of teeth. But I don't really think anything of it. And so fast forward to maybe like 3 months ago. And so my girlfriend broke up with me.
You didn't.
And I felt really sad. And I started just self-reflecting on why I felt sad. And I realized like I felt sad because I created this construct in my mind that kind of it was like an external object that had to represent myself, right? And this external object only served to make me desire the changes to that external object. Many call it the ego, but I feel like the ego refers more to the Freudian structural theory instead of this kind of external object that I kind of idealize in my mind, right? But
Right.
so through kind of rationalizing that external object, I was able to almost fully eliminate it. And now I'm much happier as a result.
So tell me about this girlfriend you had.
She was nice. And anyway,
Sick, man.
so about 2 months from now, I may get like a thing for my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like I may get some what are they called for when you put like the braces? You know what I'm saying?
Invisalign? I have Invisalign.
Braces? That's what you were looking
I'm not wearing
for,
it right
is
now, but
braces?
You have braces, man? I mean like
Not right
Invisalign?
now. I have Invisalign. Yeah.
Billie
Moving my
Eilish
teeth
had
around.
Invisalign. Can we cut to Billie Eilish?
We're going to Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, what do you think about Raja's
Thank you,
teeth
Billie
situation?
Eilish.
What's your favorite Billie Eilish song?
I like the one. I like
Russia does not know a
I
single
like the
Billie Eilish
the
song.
What Happens to When We Dream
That
album.
is Alpha.
Isn't it Die, Not Dream?
What happens,
happens when we
what-
die?
No, but like it's like no.
Fall
Where do
asleep.
we go when we
Where do
fall
we-
asleep?
Is that it?
That might be
When
actually.
we
yeah.
fall asleep, where do we go?
Can we put another picture up of Billie Eilish and keep that on?
Can
for a
we
little
cut back to Billie Eilish? Cut
Billie
back to
Eilish.
our interview with Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, how does this make you feel?
bit? Thank you, Billie Eilish.
Great. Okay, so
Mad respect.
so Raja, what are you looking for in your next relationship? This is a relationship podcast now.
Man, I can't say that.
You can't say that? You're just looking for... Oh, boy.
Just had to plug that in.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, so my plug was telling me the other day.
No.
I was like, I ran up to him. I was like, man, your last stuff was Reggie, man. Like, I just like, I couldn't get that same, like, you know.
The OG Unfiltered podcast does not
Endorse.
endorse,
I'm
or
talking
condone.
about.
What is up with you?
He's thinking. Give him a minute.
Damn.
What the hell?
I forgot. What were you gonna?
forgot?
What were you gonna not condone?
Well, whatever your plug
Drugs.
gives you. We were referring to
No,
drugs.
my
but-
plug doesn't give me drugs. He gives me the good stuff. Okay.
What type of good stuff?
Emotional guidance.
He's my mentor. Okay, and my tormentor,
Who's your mentorship teacher?
That's deep.
Mr. Campbell. Shout out to a real one. Shout out to a real one. Can we get a picture of Mr. Campbell on screen? Shout out to a real one. For audio listeners, there's a picture of Mr. Campbell on screen.
Why don't you describe him?
He has
for us?
curly hair that is kind of black. And then
know.
he looks black. But like, no. But he's like white, man. But he's nice curly hair.
He doesn't. I can verify. He has nice curly hair.
But not nice curly hair, but not in a homosexual way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you like man to man. Like you can tell he's handsome.
What did you guys think of the Super Bowl commercials? What was your guys'
I like
favorite?
the one.
favorite
I like
awful.
the one with Stop Jewish Hate.
I did too.
That was
Stop
good.
Jewish hate.
Stop Jewish Hate. I like Timu. I
like
never
Temu?
shop from it, but like I like Timu. Like it's like a good idea, man. Like
What's the
put-
idea?
Child labor, and then selling
Stolen data?
to other
Ooh.
companies.
Man, it's cold out here.
It is cold out here. We might need to turn the ring light on soon, guys.
It's like what?
They're related.
No. To audio listeners, there's a ring
got
light
you.
behind the camera.
Hold on.
To
No.
video
Oh my
listeners,
God. It's not.
there's a ring light behind the camera.
Yeah, I guess because
You
they're all.
just do to both the audio and the
Yeah,
video.
because like
video
neither
can't
can
see
see
it.
it, man.
You're right. You're right.
Like I'm
You
just
could
being.
just say to
I'm-
listen. No, don't put it in
No,
front
put
of
it.
the camera.
That's
Just
okay.
make
That's
sure that
okay.
Yeah, it's not
This isn't-
blocking you. Don't worry.
This is
isn't doing
this is
anything.
my show.
It totally is, Owen.
It's not your show. You're a guest. Guest.
My
Oh, no,
fault.
I guess the host is supposed to be respectful.
My fault.
All right.
No, guests are supposed to be respectful. Host can do anything they want.
So
That's my wisdom for the day. If you're a guest, you have to be respectful. I'm just gonna talk here right now. If you're the host, you can be as disrespectful as you want, but if you're the guest, you have to be respectful. Isn't that right, Raja? Yeah, that's right. Okay, Jonah, what were you saying?
I to be honest do not know. How do we? Where do we even go? So Mr. Campbell.
Oh no.
No, we won't go that way. Commercials? Super Bowl? If you were at the Super Bowl, who would you take with you? Your one date?
Oh my! Why are we going back to relationship stuff?
Because Raja needs a girlfriend. Speaking of which, audience, if you are a girl
Call
for
me.
Raja
Ladies,
or a boy,
hit me up.
person,
I'm
What are
not-
you looking for,
I'm
Raja?
not into that.
if you are interested
I
in
got
Raja, what should they do?
Hit up
Call
his
me at this
MySpace.
number. 206.
You couldn't think of a fake phone number? There's 10 op. No, there's 9
Hey,
op.
I was just.
Is that-
I,
No,
I,
there's 10
I have
off.
one number
My
for
mom.
the hose and one number for the
That's my
bras.
mom
Okay.
is right there.
And one number for the side chick too. Okay.
Oh my god.
I support baby.
I need a
King.
side chick too.
Oh my god. This is miserable. Hi, Mom. We are recording, and you are. That is ruining my audio.
Sorry.
I hate.
I didn't know you were back
You.
there.
I love you, Mom.
There we go.
This is all getting cut because of
No
the
mom
Yeah,
hate.
we are gonna continue recording
Stand
our
up to
podcast.
Jewish.
Okay. My stoic streak failed.
Yeah. So Owen, I know you're a mewing enthusiast.
No, we're not.
Mauer Power Mog Hour.
Oh my god. Time for the Mauer Mog Hour, Owen. You're gonna mog for a full minute.
Please Mog.
Ready? I
Oh,
will
be
start.
careful with the cord there.
I'm
You
sorry,
don't
I'm
want to
sorry,
unplug it.
I'm sorry.
Let me start a minute-long timer.
What?
We will let you mog for 1 minute. And counting. That's a really long time.
To audio listeners, Owen Maurer is currently mogging. Ooh, look at him stroke that chin. Give one more chin stroke for the audience.
Ooh.
Video may have killed the radio star, but it won't kill this mog star.
Ooh, bro is really looks maxing.
All right, I think
All right, that's 1
good.
minute. Congratulations on completing Mauer Power Mog Hour. Come back next week for even more mogging.
To
All right.
audio listeners, he mogged for 1 minute.
No, an hour.
Also,
To audio listeners, he mogged for 1 hour.
yeah, we're gonna repeat that clip over and over again for an hour.
Yeah, no, don't worry. That was an hour.
Also,
To audio
everyone
listeners-
should have been mogging with me, and
Mhm.
if you weren't, you
But no, it's okay. That just means you have to
pay
come back
us.
next episode.
You have to pay us
It
20
just-
bucks.
No, it just means you come back next episode and you mog with us
I
next
accept Venmo. Actually, I don't. I don't have.
Mog merchandise can be found on our Redbubble at
We are not-
redbubble.com.
We do not have a Redbubble.
OJ
We
Unfiltered.
Might
do
do
not-
merch though. You got any merch
We
ideas
might do merch.
for us?
Yeah, the only last week we were discussing maybe doing bucket hats. What do you think? Would you buy an OJ Unfiltered bucket hat?
It's just
Anything
orange.
for Owen.
It's just orange.
Yeah.
There's no merch.
No
there's
logo. It's just
like,
it's just an orange
it's-
hat.
we
It's
just
just
bought.
orange?
We're just gonna buy orange bucket hats off Amazon. And then
I think you should
resell them
recapitalize,
for
put an image of
5
Owen
times
mogging
the-
on it.
Owen will
value.
sign them maybe or draw himself mogging. We got to minimize costs. Increase profits.
I'm not drawing myself mogging.
Here you
It's
are.
not happening.
Yeah,
You
you are.
100% are.
Is this ring light?
It's actually doing stuff. I hate to admit it, but it is actually lighting us. Like you can, it's like, it's actually lighting us as the sun sets. And by the way, guys, if you want to buy a ring light, use my Amazon affiliate
What?
code.
We do not have an Amazon. affiliate code.
AMZN.TO.
Oh,
is
is
it?
it 2 or go? It might be 2. You're right.
Jonah,
I'm sorry.
how could you mess up the
I
link?
know. So guys, what do we think about digital footprints?
I
The real
think
one's
it's
more-
kind of hot that somebody else is
No.
tracking me. Like that, like.
I
Hey
think some
girls,
people are tracking my
hey
feed.
girls,
No.
my number is on screen.
It's
To
not-
any audio listeners, my number is currently on screen. You can you can call me and stalk me. My address is also under my phone number on screen. You can to any audio listeners, my address is on screen for you to stalk me.
Or
Please stalk me.
or be a good girlfriend. Or boyfriend.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we should have had a little bit more.
Oh, we
plan.
totally should have had more of a plan.
Hmm.
I feel like we can pull clips though.
Yeah.
What college are you going to? Dartmouth, man?
No, I'm going to.
Dude, you're going to Western.
Oh no,
I'm
I
sorry.
forgot. I forgot what the name was, but it was like the Wayne's World.
John Wayne?
Wayne's World.
You're going to SeaWorld?
For college, yeah.
I respect that. Hey,
Why do you have a drink?
sometimes I see those dolphins in there, and I feel a little sad for them. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe the dolphins don't deserve to be in there. You know when Steve-O stapled his balls to to a crane for SeaWorld? He climbed up. Okay, cut that. You know when Steve-O climbed on top of a crane? So that was pretty cool, I think. Free them dolphins.
Dolphins are like dolphins
Free
are like
Putin.
dolphins are like one of those creatures that are like I feel like you'd get along well with.
I think Putin kind of looks like
Are
a fish.
you guys aware of the mating tendencies of dolphins?
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah. Okay. That's. I feel like Roger doesn't know.
Roger, I feel like doesn't know because he would have reacted differently when I mentioned that comment.
He might.
You-
I'm
very
a-
stoic
I'm a
today.
stoic.
He's very
stoic.
I can't.
Roger, what do you know about dolphin mating?
And okay, now we're moving on.
So what other hobbies do you have, Roger?
Oh my god. Ow.
So I drum.
You
You do?
there's no way.
No, actually, he seems like the kind of person who would drum.
What? Damn.
I can't tell if he was more offended that I didn't think he could drum or that you thought he could.
But okay. Well, I do drum, but I'm not that good
Insert
at
a
it.
clip of Raja drumming.
Yeah. To audio listeners.
Raja, can you drum for us right now? Do a little drumming.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
So that was just a little taste of my exquisite taste in drumming.
You said the word taste in that sentence twice.
So
What's your favorite taste, bro? No.
my favorite taste, it has to be. I kind of like you know.
Well played. Well played. Saying up to Jewish hate.
We're fighting anti-Semitism out here.
Sorry, something got lodged in my throat. I was tasting my spit.
Is that your favorite taste?
My favorite taste is probably like umami.
I feel like
you know
we're
what I'm
not
saying?
in line here. What?
It's fine.
My favorite taste is your mom.
Whoa. Oh, there, Owen.
Sorry.
Colleges, ignore that sentence.
If colleges find this is over.
It's over.
Over for all of us. I am putting it on my college resume though. Just so everyone
Ran a
knows.
successful multi-season
I just
podcast.
will not provide a link, and if they ask about what happened on it, I will be very vague.
I hate to
Can we
break
have
it
a
to you.
Mauer Power rap hour?
No,
Ooh.
we're not having. There's no Mauer Power rap.
Well, we already have our Mauer Power Hour.
Yeah, we
this
already have the
episode.
Mauer
Maybe
Power.
next episode. Next time
we
we
need
come
a,
back.
We need a.
I will say the SEO of this podcast is really good. Don't mind me getting nerdy for a minute, but
I don't
SEO
know what that means.
So
stands for
SEO
search
for
engine
audio listeners
optimization.
is search engine optimization.
Basically, what that means
So there's
is
for audio listeners, there's an explanation on screen.
There's
as
not.
To what SEO is.
I'm just talking.
It's in the description. Click down
no,
below.
it's also not.
Also a link
For
to
audio
Jonah's
listeners
website.
and Callum.
What?
Callum knows what SEO is. Maybe.
No, I'm not talking about SEO anymore.
Oh, you're
we're in the wastelands here. We're like it's gonna get crazy. So SEO is search engine optimization.
Right?
What do you know about SEO?
Roger's an entrepreneur.
You can optimize SEO by
Buzzwords.
What are your top 3 SEO tips?
I keep it concise, keep
That's-
it real, and keep it.
Neither of those are things you want to do.
Yeah, no, they really aren't. So you want to optimize your keywords. The
Yeah,
more
that's what I
times that
said.
you can hit
But
your
buzzwords.
more times you actually did actually. The more times you want to hit keywords and you're trying to optimize for just a couple key Google searches. So let's say you were looking for like podcasts with 3 really smart, intelligent guys. You'd want to optimize and make sure that
search.
your website has those words that you're trying to hit.
We don't have a website.
We do.
do?
ojfilm.com. I'm not even joking. Go to it. So guys, what do we think about rhetorical strategies?
Oh my god.
What's our favorite rhetorical strategy? Are you an ethos, pathos, or logos kind of guy? This is an awful podcast.
I scream when it gets.
logos?
You were saying?
When it gets tight.
For audio listeners?
Y'all gotta get composed.
We're doing
You're
good.
right. You're right. You're right.
Gotta lock in, guys.
We need to be stoic. So what do you guys think of the bad things happening in our world right now?
Around the world?
I saw that Sarah Vake commercial on Super Bowl,
That is true. That was kind of bad.
and I don't think Michael Cera's actually behind it.
What?
Do you want to rub Sarah's
What?
cream?
I don't
No,
think. I don't
Jonah,
think Michael Cera.
That's not what this
is
podcast
actually-
stands for. I don't support that. I don't want to talk about Michael Cera in that way. Michael Cera is someone who I look up to
I do
as,
too, actually.
as an inspiration, both comedy, acting wise,
Style.
and I don't want to. Not so much. I don't want to hear him talked about that way.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, Owen. That was some good ethos.
I don't know if I can forgive.
Ethos is emotion, right?
So
Unfortunately, this is going to require so much editing.
This is the most abridged version we could publish.
Not,
the least
that
abridged
is
version
that
we
is
could
not
publish.
making it into the podcast.
I don't know. Now I kind of want to share this with Miss Richards and tell
No.
her we have a podcast.
Do you guys
with
see that
Richards.
Ms. Richards made it onto the front page of the Seattle Times like a little bit ago?
The front
Yeah,
page?
that
I
was
didn't
pretty
see
cool
that.
actually.
It was like just I mean it wasn't like the whole like the front page. You
Yeah.
know, but it was like a little. part
We're
at the
getting even
bottom.
higher. It's gonna be
No.
on the New York Times. We're gonna be on the New York
What?
Times.
We
I'm gonna
weren't
be
on
the
the
cover.
Seattle
I'm
Times.
gonna be on Times, okay? I'm gonna be on
For
Times.
what?
I don't know.
He's
man.
going to be on the Forbes 20 under 20.
20 under 20. You know me.
Or is it 50 under 50? No, it's 20
No, it's 30
20.
under 30.
Is
30
it
for
act-
30 by ESPN.
What?
Love that show.
I'm
Guys,
not a
what
big
do we-
fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government.
No, you
I'm not
can't
a
say
big
that. That'll
fan
get us
of the
taken
government.
down.
30 on 30. 30 on 30. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. I'm not a big fan of the government.
So, guys,
I'm not a big
What do we think about Stephen A. Smith's analysis of the Cars cinematic universe?
I thought that was dumb.
You thought it was dumb? I don't know.
Why?
I also thought it was
why-
really funny.
It
It's
was
like a
pretty
children's movie, man. Like, what? Like,
So it sounds like you agree with Stephen A. Smith. That was his take. It's a
That-
children's movie and it's dumb.
he published a full literary analysis of.
Well, it was
I
on
think
TV,
that
but yeah.
Stephen A. Smith
how long was that?
isn't
I'll send you
taking
the
into
clip.
consideration the emotional impact that had on
Mhm.
like a whole generation of people.
Take someone like Patrick
and,
Mahomes.
and I really think that he should reconsider
I think we should stop
and
making
make a new
orphans.
statement.
Before we get
that
to
really
that,
hurt a lot of people.
okay, Owen. I think that, you know, for example, we have someone like Patrick Mahomes who has had little to no emotional impact on anyone.
Lightning McQueen.
And then you have someone
Taylor Swift.
and then you have someone like Brock
You can't
Purdy
just say names.
who has had a great
That's not gonna boost our SEO.
who has had a
You
great
just have to say it multiple times.
I think
Taylor
you
Swift.
You're right.
I think
Taylor Swift.
I think you can compare someone like Patrick Mahomes, who has had little emotional impact on anyone, to someone like Brock Purdy, who has had a great impact on people. Similarly, I think that applies to the Cars universe, where, you know, Don't knock my ring light over, Owen. I spent $8 on Amazon for that thing.
I think it's unfair to say that Mahomes has had a small emotional impact on people when he sure has had a big emotional impact on me.
In what way?
Yeah, why don't you elaborate on that?
Elaborate on that. Tell us about your thoughts on football.
My lawyer advises me to not actually. Wait, I can
There's
check
no
in.
lawyer.
I can check in. Okay, like it's been a while.
This isn't live. Like, he doesn't know what's going on, right? Unless he's here.
No, but like I'm just like seeing if I could.
You should
say-
call your lawyer, not text.
Yeah,
It's an
it's
audio-based
more
podcast.
polite.
Okay, man. Like, damn.
That is not calling. That is
Bro, is
Discord.
Discord
He just
calling
opened
his
Discord.
lawyer?
I got a good lawyer. Okay, I got a good lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Put it out loud so the audience can hear.
Yeah.
No, I can't let. It's confidential. It's attorney.
Attorney-client privilege is what he was trying to say there.
So, you were talking about Patrick Mahomes earlier. What do you think about the Mahomes family?
I thought he was an orphan.
Orphan.
Orphans?
Oh no. Okay, so he's a half orphan. So it's kind of crazy to me that like a family
We're
can
getting
stay so
canceled.
tight even if in the plight of like half orphanage.
I was more referring to, like, his linear and descendant family.
His children?
Yeah, he does actually. I found that out.
I thought he was like
recently.
28.
That doesn't.
You can have kids at 28.
Yeah, you can.
Teen
have
pregnancies
kids
are bad.
at- We do not endorse teen pregnancy.
This is awful.
Stand up to teen pregnancy.
So, Owen, what are you doing to stand up against teen pregnancy?
I
He's completely
I have
celibate.
chosen. Yeah, exactly. See, that's where I was going with it. So I have chosen to remain completely celibate, to not create any accidental pregnancies,
That's very
despite the leagues of women pining after me.
Hey, to any ladies out there, Owen Mauer's number is on screen. To audio listeners, Owen Mauer's number is on screen and can be called.
That doesn't help.
If you are a lady, do not call.
If you're a
you are
guy,
not a
don't
lady.
hit me up. Not interested in.
Yo, I mean, like, what about like
Unless you like just want to talk
non-binary?
man to man.
What about non-binary people?
What was... was that a...
Are you a real one?
I'd like to think I am. I support the non-binary community.
Stop
Not a bit.
non-binary hate.
Whoa! Are we gonna get copyright strikes for that?
I don't know.
You know,
man.
okay.
I give up.
Guys, how do we feel about...
We've broken him down at last.
It
He's given up.
It's taken 40 minutes. Guys, how do we feel about...
To audio listeners, me and Owen are smashing on the ground with our feet.
So guys, how do we feel about TikTok and UMG? Basically what happened is UMG, Universal Music Group, pulled all of their music from TikTok. That means no Taylor Swift, which I'm sure we're devastated about. Also no Drake, which is devastating. No more Anita Max Win on TikTok.
What? That's not a song.
I know, but like the person, not the
Oh.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Right.
Um,
I forgot that was his actual legal
That was his
name.
legal name, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so unfunny. But anyways,
Audrey
Um,
Grant?
Who's that?
Like Drake? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Audrey
Are you
Grant?
talking about Anita Max Win?
No, I'm talking about Audrey Grant, like Drake.
I'm not sure who
I
that
don't know
is.
who that is.
You know, like Drake?
Yeah? I've
Well,
heard of him,
Drake,
but
but-
his name is Anita
I
Max
thought it
Win.
was like Audrey Grant.
No,
It's not?
Who's that?
No, but like I thought his like actual like name was Audrey. Like it had Audrey in
You
it.
should apologize.
Anita.
You should apologize to Anita Max Win.
Anybody named Audrey out there? I'm sorry, but call me up. My name, my phone number is on screen.
Drake,
Let's go down
if
to
you're-
all the Audreys.
Drake, if you're watching, hit him up. The number's
no,
on
Aubrey.
screen. Number's
Aubrey's.
down there.
Aubreys, not Audreys.
I mean, if you also want to call
Audreys and Aubreys. Hit up Raja.
That's the only Aubrey's and Audrey's line, though. If you're not
Yeah, yeah.
named Aubrey or Audrey, don't call that number. What are you doing?
He googled Drac.
What?
Aubrey Drake Graham.
Type in Anita Max
Who?
Win. It might be a different Drake.
Yeah, it's got to be a different Drake.
Probably.
Anita Max
You know,
Win.
I was talking about Drake's real name.
Yeah,
dude.
see?
Okay.
That's Anita.
That's Anita.
You're right. That's not Anita. That's
Do you spend
Drake.
any time on the internet, Raja?
He listens to jazz. No, he doesn't spend any time on it.
Other than accounting, do you spend any time on the internet?
I spend a lot of time on the internet.
Don't we all? Well put. Pleasure to meet you.
Damn, you hot as hell. No, I mean like your
Your
hand.
handshake is like limp.
This is awful.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa,
Like-
you just interrupted Owen's mocking.
Okay, sorry.
For audio listeners, Owen
Okay.
is mocking. He ended.
Funny.
So what are you talking about?
This is so talk to me about how to make a success. Hold on.
I actually don't know if we should post this. Like any
I'll
of
cut it
this.
down. It'll be all right. So talk
It's
to me
gonna
about
be like 20 minutes long,
That's
Jonah.
okay. So talk to me about successful side hustles.
Oh.
So
yeah.
so I sell I sell beanies as a side hustle.
Yeah, like what?
So I found aging hipsters and then I sell them beanies. Now, I'm the reason that like they wear beanies.
You guys been watching any good YouTube channels lately?
I watch.
It's impossible to take.
I
not
search
take
up
that
full
personally.
Arnold
No. I don't
episodes
want you
on YouTube.com.
Arnold?
Yeah, Arnold. And
You
then
mean
I watch.
Arthur?
And then I also watch Jimmy Fallon clips.
What is Arnold?
You know, like Arnold, like the guy who looks like a football. Like it's like on Nickelodeon.
It's Arthur.
It is Arthur.
That's Arthur.
It's Arthur. It's not Arnold.
Clearly, you're not a big fan.
It's Arthur.
I know. It's devastating.
Well,
Maybe the real friends are the Arnolds we made along the
so
way.
I watch Jimmy Fallon clips on YouTube.com. In my
What's your favorite Jimmy Fallon clips?
I like the one where he was talking to Taylor Swift.
It's like you have an obsession with her. It's like he brought her up in the beginning. You keep saying her name just like randomly.
You gave
favorite.
a long presentation in class about Taylor Swift.
That's true.
I
He
have.
did.
I
We're gonna play
no-
clips from that
I
right now.
know-
We're gonna play the whole thing out.
There's
right now.
nothing. I don't have anything against or for Taylor Swift.
I don't know, because it's sounding like you have things for Taylor Swift.
No, I don't.
Maybe
Sounds like you have feelings for Taylor
Whoa.
Swift.
That's a big accusation.
It's not an
That
accusation.
I want to.
Taylor Swift, if you want to date Raja, here is his phone number.
To audio
Is it in the
listeners,
middle?
there's my phone number on screen.
Should it
But
cover all
I
our
mean,
faces?
sorry.
Yeah.
To Taylor Swift, there's my phone number on screen.
Taylor Swift, if you
We're-
are an audio
we are
listener,
DMing this to her.
Taylor Swift,
Thank you.
this one's for you.
Thank you, Taylor Swift.
All right, guys, and with that, we are now at 54 minutes and 37 seconds
God.
of recording, and we are going to call it for a day. Do you have any last words, Raja?
Thanks, man.
We usually let our guests plug their socials.
You can find me. I'm like if you go right past the bank and then take a left, I'm right there.
Gotcha.
I'm like I'll be like standing right there.
Thank you, Raja Williams, for being on the show.
This was atrocious. I'm not clapping for that man. He said some bad stuff, some cancelable stuff. We had to cut most of it, but what he said, it's bad,
Unexcusable.
man. It's
Unexcusable.
bad.
What's your address?
I'm not gonna. Okay, let's end the podcast first. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week on OJ Unfiltered.